Hey, welcome back. This is Leijalift. I'm Juan.
I'm Victor.
And this is Leijalift. We're a podcast before we lift.
Yes.
You can find us on the Instagram as Juan Leijalift _
And Victor _.
and then Juanito.leijalift1 @gmail.
And victor.leijalift @gmail.
And you can find us on Juan Leijalift _ on, I forgot what else I was on. What else am I on?
Mine's?
I guess YouTube and Facebook are Leijalift, all one word. And then on Minds, Juan Leijalift _ on Minds.
And mine should be Victor _.
All right. Now I'm gonna make that the Spurs just lost right now, so I'm gonna make that the quiet face when Paul George is guarding them. Man,
I still think. I mean, I'm not saying Kawhi can't score on him. I'm just saying I think Paul George would be one of the best defenders on Kawhi.
well, I think you were saying he's gonna be the MVP.
He would have my vote.
MVP.
I think actually, it would be between him or Giannis.
MVP.
MVPG.
All right. Well, he already has a nickname for it, so
MVPG because
yeah.
Paul George. Yeah.
And then the Spurs just dropped 2 games back to back when they were like on a 9-game winning streak, and then but the thing that sucks is that positions 3 to 8 are like almost secured in the West. It just depends on who wins the games.
Well,
Right.
as long as we don't get the 8th seed, then I think we.
Well,
might
right
have a
now they're in the
chance.
8th seed.
Yeah, as long
And
as we
then
don't
they
end
just
in the
lost,
8th seed,
so they're gonna stay in the 8th seed right now.
Yeah.
God
As
dang it.
long as we don't end up in the 8th seed, I think we'll be fine.
Why not? Are you scared?
We're playing the Warriors.
I ain't scared.
They're too young, too quick.
I ain't scared.
I mean, I'm not
I
scared
mean,
either,
a
but
little scared maybe.
wouldn't you want to give us the better odds,
Yeah,
though? Because the odds would not be in our favor in that matchup.
I'd rather go against any other team, I think. Even the Rockets, I think the Rockets is still a
I think we
chance.
can handle them because they've proven to have the injury bug when crunch time
I'm
comes
calling that
in,
right
so
now. Mark it on your calendars. It's Harden this year.
It's Harden.
Harden's going to get hurt this year.
What do you think is Harden? It's usually Chris Paul, but what do you think
I
is
know
Harden?
it's usually Chris Paul, but I think it's Harden. I don't know. I think he's shooting way too much.
You think his usage is going to be
Yeah.
the downfall?
You can only use your body so much. Just like these young athletes now, they're all getting hurt, especially baseball players because they play year round. They're throwing out their damn shoulders because they're playing year round. They don't give themselves any rest. Then you get the young kids having like old man injuries, professional injuries at like 12, 13, 14 years old.
Well, Coach Mike D'Antoni doesn't believe in resting players.
Well, well, neither does Coach Pop apparently because he fucking plays the shit out of DeRozan.
Well, I mean, if you want to make the playoffs, you kind of have to. Plus, DeRozan's not that old.
Well, he's not that old, but goddamn, playing 38 minutes.
I mean, he's got the athleticism in him. He can do it.
Yeah, against the Warriors, DeRozan and Klay Thompson last past Monday, they both played 38 minutes. But you saw DeRozan play that D on him. Shit, Klay Thompson was mad.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson was mad. He's like, man,
mad.
he mad.
He's big mad.
He been mad. He can get a shot off. Yeah, I think he had 5 points going into the fourth. Ended up with 14.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, he was pissed off the whole game.
Okay.
I mean, I think there was bad calls both ways, like by the refs, but I think it was both ways. Either way,
I think it was fair. Fair, terrible calls.
Fair. And then the Warriors were off on their 3-point shooting. They weren't making a damn shot.
I mean, that worked for us.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3, son. Shit.
Unless you're the Warriors, you win 3 championships by the 3.
Oh, that's true.
But
and then unless you're the Rockets, you don't win any championships.
Yeah, you don't win by it. You win because Michael Jordan retired.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Just and then he came back and then he can't win anymore.
No, that's it.
And no more championships.
It's over for him.
Yeah,
so you were saying Andrew Bogut is back with the Warriors?
Yeah,
which was news to me, but
well, I think I don't know what's wrong with Boogie Cousins. So whatever's wrong with them, they decided to bring in a big man. So it must not be anything that they're too too happy about or too confident of him coming back and playing.
Well, either way, you needed a second big man because you only had DeMarcus.
Who?
You only had Cousins.
Oh yeah.
DeMarcus.
Oh, they said LaMarcus.
No, DeMarcus.
I was like, what the fuck? Whose team are you on? Who are you talking about right now?
Well, you only have DeMarcus. You needed another center anyways.
Yeah. Well, I mean I mean, I don't even think because he was on his couch. I don't know how much training he was doing.
DeMarcus, I mean,
No, that's
Andrew
Bogut.
Bogut. I mean, he's just a cheap center to fill in space while DeMarcus rests. That's all it is. He's not gonna be a big role. I mean, he might not even be a role player.
Unless
He just
DeMarcus gets hurt.
I mean, unless he does that, he'll play some minutes or more minutes. But I don't think he'll be like, scoring by loads or anything. He's just gonna be taking up some space in the middle. DeMarcus can get some rest and come back in and do his thing.
Yeah, we better hope KD's ankle's all right, and then no one else gets hurt. Because I think once they're missing a piece, it's a little bit tougher for them.
I think so too, but I mean they won without KD, so I don't see that
That's
being
true.
too much of an issue. But
Yeah, but look at the teams now; they're not the same as they were when they played without KD.
yeah, they're still pretty good.
In
the West, they
team is
still
still
take
good.
it though, so the West shouldn't really be an issue.
Do you still take it in the West?
I think so,
Mm.
even without KD, I think so.
Mm.
In terms of talent on a team and team chemistry, I think so.
You were just talking about how Green wasn't happy with the coach, or coach wasn't happy with Green. Kurt?
That doesn't mean that the team doesn't play well together.
Mm.
That's a coach-player relationship. That's not a team relationship.
True.
It may affect certain situations, but it doesn't
Yeah.
affect the players on the court. It may just be they don't see eye to eye on certain things.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
And Draymond's personality and attitude, I wouldn't put it past him. But what are you gonna say? He's a great defender. He does his job well.
Yep.
So
And
he does what you pay him millions to do.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh well.
And the East now that once they get to the East, they may cause a couple matchup issues with the Bucks and the Sixers. But other than that, really,
I think
maybe
the Sixers.
The Sixers are the scariest team when playing well together. But
I think the Sixers are solid. I think I've been saying that Sixers are pretty solid right now.
yeah, I called it after that Tobias Harris.
I called it. Anyone could have called that one.
After
No,
the
not
acquisition,
man.
yeah, but it doesn't mean they're gonna play well together.
You're like I called it.
It doesn't mean they're gonna play well together.
You did say
Just-
if they play well together.
if they play well together,
I thought they
would
were
be the
scary
best
off
team.
the right as soon as they got together.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so were the Lakers when Dwight Howard went to go join Kobe and Steve Nash, and nothing ever happened in Pau Gasol, and nothing ever went down there. So that super team attempt didn't go well.
Yeah, and the Spurs just officially lost right now, so
Yeah,
they just dropped 2. And then they played the Heat. When was it on Wednesday?
Wednesday.
And they gave Dwayne Wade his parting gift from the NBA. Is he even leaving the NBA? People are just acting like he's retiring.
He's retiring.
Okay, I was like, is he retiring? Did he say he was, or people
Yeah.
just acting like?
No, this is
And he's like, oh guys, I still have another year. I'm
No,
coming
he
back.
announced at the
Okay.
beginning of the season that it was his.
Yeah, okay, I thought
They're
so.
calling it his fareway tour.
Yeah.
One last dance.
Mano didn't do that.
No, Mano just.
Mano didn't do that. Mano just said, peace, I'm not coming back. I'm tired. I'm
Yeah,
old.
they're calling his one last dance.
Yeah, I think he got apparently he got a signed jersey from Parker Ginobili and Tim Duncan. So I think that's
a pretty good one.
any Spurs fanboy dream right there come true.
I would.
I'll take that right there too, homie. Sheet.
It looks like I just got the update. It looks like Forbes was the leading scorer with 20 for Spurs.
Yeah. Well, not the 61.
In the
that Harden
game,
just
61.
dropped.
Harden just matched his career high. So
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's the one that's gonna get hurt this year.
we'll see.
I think there's someone always gets hurt on that team, so
Yeah,
and it keeps them from doing
it's
well.
inevitable. So switching over, you were talking about the Cowboys picking up Randall Cobb.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, but I said it once and I'll say it again. The situation with
Super Bowl
with
champs.
Dak Prescott is still there.
If they weren't Super Bowl champs already for next year, they're Super Bowl champs now, papa.
I mean,
woo, no, you don't even need velas. Don't worry about the velas. You can put those away.
yeah, they don't work. Obviously,
We're
we've
on.
been doing it for 2 decades.
We're on one.
But I mean,
We're
you
on
still
one.
got that Dak Prescott situation. That's not gonna.
Yeah, have you heard this song, Wow?
Yeah, but
Yeah. G-Wagon, G-Wagon, they throw his name in there.
yeah, because he's
Hail
from
Mary.
Dallas. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
That's going to be the celebration song next year.
Yeah,
They're
when
just
he,
getting started
when he
with
scores his one touchdown.
the Cowboys are just getting prepped for their celebration tour next
I
year.
mean,
that's why.
that's fine, but
They got their song already. What else do we need? We probably need party hats
You need a new
and
quarterback.
streamers.
A new
What
quarterback for
else?
sure.
Maybe
For
add
sure.
another running back. Maybe I think I like Smith. They just don't use him enough. I don't think, or use him appropriately. I think he's better in open space when they do like little screens and stuff. I think that's when he's better, and they can use Zeke for most of the running.
Well, you lost Beasley, but you gained Randall, so I
Yeah,
mean it's kind of like the playing field still leveled.
I hope. Yeah,
You didn't gain a whole
I
lot
don't
because you
know.
lost Beasley,
I don't.
so
I
it's
think they.
like
I don't know how Randall Cobb plays, as far as like the position. Uh, so it might be like the. I don't know if that'll be like the best position for him. I don't know if he plays that slot receiver. I'd have to look more into Randall Cobb. I don't know what he plays, but I mean, if he plays that slot receiver well, then yeah, I think it's probably an upgrade. If I'm at minimum maintaining,
yeah. So
but
the playing field is still leveled. Like I said, you don't really gain a lot, but you didn't lose anything either. So I
yeah,
guess I mean you gained something with Jason Witten if he can still play the same. But it's
yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
I don't want him playing. I don't think Jason Wynn should be playing, but whatever. That's just my thought. I thought they had decent tight ends. They should have spent that money elsewhere on like trying to get a little bit more on the running game.
Yeah, a little
But
bit more in the
whatever.
passing game.
Their O line, I think their O line still looks good. They should probably add maybe another pass rusher, because I think their linebackers are good. Their secondary is like building up to be a pretty good secondary. If they can just add one more pass rusher, they scary as hell. I'll tell you that.
Well,
I'm scared already.
I mean the speaking of pass rushers and linebackers and all that defensive player stuff. Clay Matthews with the Rams now.
Yeah,
So I mean, I think I saw he had his worst year last year of his
yeah. I was
career.
gonna say he's pretty old
So
now.
I don't know how that's gonna go for him, but I
He's
me's
pretty old now. I
but I
mean,
mean
not
I
that
guess
he's not
he can
good.
still be a smart player though. He doesn't necessarily have to be the athletic player he always
I
was
mean,
used to being,
he
but
used to be.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not Clay
But
Matthews
he can still be
anymore.
a smart player.
Of course, yeah. That's why they brought him in for the veteran presence.
Yeah, I mean Peyton Manning was terribly slow, but he was a genius player at the quarterback position.
Well, yeah, but that's different. You don't need to move.
Oh, you need to move.
Not like a linebacker needs to move.
Well, no, but I mean, if you're playing like a
A
zone coverage or
linebacker, you need
something,
to move a lot more.
But it's about playing smart. He's smart enough to know where he needs
Oh
to be
yeah,
and when he needs to be
yeah,
there.
yeah. Well, I mean,
He
that's
doesn't
what
need
it
to
was.
scramble across field to be like, oh my god, I missed that that gap or
Well,
I
of
missed
course,
that
that's why they
tackle.
brought him in. They didn't bring him in for his
So
fucking killer speed
yeah,
anymore.
but I
Shit.
mean, he can be an asset to them, I think, and I mean, obviously a team that already made it pretty much all the way just can finish the deal and.
And then Earl Thomas went to the Ravens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where he went. Shoot, don't quote me on that. I need to check. I think that's where he went. He didn't go to the Cowboys.
I
And
don't.
the Cowboys also looked into getting Eric Berry, I think, from the Chiefs. And I don't think they made any moves on that. And I don't know if he got picked up already by someone else. Uh, but I'd be interested to check up on what's it called, on uh on Eric Berry as well. Let's see. Yeah, I think Earl Thomas went to the Ravens, and then let's see. But Eric Berry is injury prone, and then Houston, the linebacker for the Chiefs. The Chiefs defense is coming apart right now.
The Chiefs defense is coming apart.
Yeah, I mean not apart. I mean these are. Yeah, I don't know Eric Berry. I don't think he has a team yet. And then Houston, I don't know if he has. I know he signed somewhere else. I just can't remember what team. Oh, the Colts. Eh, the Colts are never. I've never known the Colts for their defense.
No.
More their offense really, but I've never known them for their defense. All right, I guess.
So how do you think that affects the Chiefs then from being the powerhouse that they were?
But still think they'll be good. I mean,
Offensively,
they're probably
I
gonna
mean,
pick up a few defensive players.
offensively it's still there.
Defensively, I mean, I think they're set with the team they've got, but I think they probably did that because they were probably looking into some rookies to bring in. I'm saying, I don't think they made any moves on like acquiring any other players, but I think that he might be looking into some rookies to bring onto the team. And the Cowboys don't even have a first round pick this year, I don't think, because they gave it up for Amari Cooper. So they better win the damn championship this year.
But I mean, Amari Cooper came in clutch.
Well, yeah.
He played well.
Hell yeah.
I think
it was worth the
I think
swap.
it was worth it. Yeah.
I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that.
So I think that one was worth it, but I mean, still, it creates a little bit of uncertainty, if you will.
Yeah. What else? I think that's it for the. I don't think there's been any big moves right now.
No, I don't think so. I think we covered the Brown situation last week with Hunt and Odell.
Yeah,
and
but then he's out for like 8 games right now.
8 games, so half the season he'll be out. But I mean, their odds went up ridiculously after they got. I mean, obviously they acquired these people.
Well, they still have to play well together.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, the running game, I guess it's that'll kind of be its own thing. But the receivers and Baker, but obviously he's proven that he can get even a mediocre team going. So hopefully that'll be in their favor because they're looking pretty good. I think their odds. I mean, I don't know what their odds were exactly. But their odds went up like ridiculously.
I forgot going back to the Spurs. I think they can only lose one more game if they want a 50 game win season.
Yeah, well,
they can
we'll
only
see
lose
about
one
that.
more. Because if they had 3 to spare,
they already messed it up. So
no, they had 3 to spare. Oh yeah, but I'm just saying that's what you've known them for, getting that 50 game minimum, except for last year. But they still weren't far.
No, but I mean, still, even at that, I don't know. It just
okay. We'll make it 45 game win streak. I'll tell you. Woo!
You
keep that streak alive.
I mean, as long as they keep a winning record, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because they do have, I think, the longest. I think if I'm mistaken, the
longest win streak for a professional team for the playoffs.
Well, that too, but I think they were the team with the least amount of days with a losing record.
Yeah.
I think they were first with like 63 days and second with the Rockets with like 300 and something. Yeah. So the difference was, ridiculously.
Yeah, they also had like the team with the most playoff seasons in a row with like 22. The next team was like a hockey team, the Penguins, with like 12.
Yeah.
So they had like the most games in the playoffs, consecutive playoff appearances. So I'm pretty sure they'll make it this year, just because it looks like the top 8 teams are looking like they're going to be the solid teams. It's just where they go.
Well, the only thing left is tonight's Lakers and Nets. If the Lakers lose to the Nets, they're guaranteed to be
eliminated. The only other team that's not eliminated, that's not in the top 8, is the Kings, and they're looking pretty solid too.
Yeah, they are, but I don't think they would.
Well, they look good for next year.
For next year, yeah, I can see them making a pretty good run for it, but I think that hopefully, as much as I hate to say it, the Lakers will lose tonight, so the Spurs can be guaranteed in.
LeBron, ¿qué pasó con tu boy LeBron?
What do you mean? You look at his team. He's been shooting an all-time high.
His team, yeah.
He's been playing at an all-time high. He's been playing, shooting an all-time high. He's shooting almost 60%, which is, not a whole lot higher than usual, but his usual is like 58, which is still like 20% higher than the average player.
All right, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Next year they can't do anything. Would you trade LaMarcus Aldridge and DeRozan for Ingram and LeBron? Just try. It won't happen because next year I think DeRozan has player option anyways. But if you could, would you do that trade?
I'm gonna say yes.
If you're who?
Spurs.
If you're the Spurs, you make that trade.
If you're the Lakers, heck no, because why would you ever trade LeBron?
That's why.
They did think about trading LeBron, though. I saw that like in the beginning when they were doing terrible, they did think about trading him. But if you're the Spurs, absolutely, because DeMar DeRozan has 1 year and then he has a player option. LaMarcus already said that he wants to go back and finish in Portland, so you're losing everything. You're losing everything regardless. So you get LeBron and you get a young Brandon Ingram. Neither LaMarcus nor DeMar is young enough to say Brandon Ingram's 22 or something like that. So you get a very young player and probably the best player in the world who sure might start declining soon, if not already. But you can at least use some veteran presence, develop your young guys, and set up a better next couple of years. Because you're gonna, regardless of how he does, you're gonna learn a like a crap ton from him.
And he'll better have a better team over here. Anyways.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
Might not get as many endorsements as you would in LA, but you know.
Should probably get all the endorsements in San Antonio.
He probably take that Kawhi spot, and now
probably get all the San Antonio endorsements. Someone else is gonna get endorsements.
Yeah, probably. Guess need to put a Davis on everything.
Yeah, I want to go see T-Pain last week. Did I tell you or no?
No.
Yeah, I want to go see T-Pain.
How'd that go live?
That was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a pretty good voice live.
Yeah, he does.
So.
It was a good concert.
Did y'all hit him with the ball too?
I hit him with the ball.
Or did you not see that video?
No.
Oh, there's a video of him. I have a concert with T-Pain. I think somebody throws like some sort of like beach ball or something, or some sort of like ball at him, and hits him in the face, and he says "fuck this," and he throws down his mic and it leaves, and he just leaves him mid concert. He just stops, and he just quits his concert.
No one threw a ball at him.
So he hit him with the ball. And he just like got super upset, grabbed his mic and he tossed it on the ground. And he just walked off. He left him there.
Nah, it was a good concert. Yeah. Nah, he can sing his ass off.
Yeah.
All the badass songs, shit. Take you back to the day.
Old school. Where was that, in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Huh. Didn't know.
San Antonio.
I didn't know he was gonna be there.
Speaking of, have you heard any songs that you like, or any? Have you heard like the albums that we talked about last time?
The
2 Chainz
Offset and 2 Chainz. Yeah, I will agree. I like the Offset one better.
Yeah.
His Offset, right? Yeah, Offset.
Well, you can't work out to the songs, but.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 maybe. The one I will say, my favorite 2 Chainz one is "I Said Me."
Bitch, that's on my workout playlist.
Yeah, that's on mine.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite one on there. There's a couple other like really good ones.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite one on the album.
I added another one on my workout playlist from the album. Let's see. Recently added. I can't remember. $2 bill.
Oh yeah, one with Lil Wayne.
I had $2 bill. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with Lil Wayne. That one was really good. That was probably my second or third song on there.
Yeah. I didn't put any the Offset songs on my workout playlist, but I think I like that album a little bit more. Like as far as listening to it, I mean, I listened to both of them, but
it's different when you're trying to get into the zone of working out and when you're gonna listen to just a song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think the Offset one was a little bit better in terms of just things that you can listen to. But 2 Chainz' album was definitely really good. It was very into depth and a lot of things that you may not pick up on that he talks about on the album. But it's actually very artistic.
Both of them.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot more political on 2 Chainz obviously because Offset's a little more on the like whole family and father aspect, but it's definitely very into a deep album, more than you're used to just hearing about the drugs and cars and money and things like that.
What about the new T-Pain album?
I have not. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, well, that's why he's doing the tour.
Oh, I didn't.
But that's the one thing. My only thing that I would say about the concert last week is I think he played one song from his new album. It's supposed to be the tour for his new album. He played like one song.
It's probably just advertising it. I don't know. That's interesting.
I would like to hear more of it. I mean, if you got your album out, you better play some of them new songs. I was listening to it just to get prepped for it, and I got some nice ones I liked. Nada. I think he might have played one.
Well,
I mean, he played all the badass old jams, but come on, I was trying to listen to some of that new stuff. And then Juice WRLD is another album I liked.
I haven't heard the album, but I know I've heard some of his music, and the music is good.
Yeah, I like me some Juice WRLD, the new album. I like it. That one's a solid one too. If you want to listen to that one, I haven't heard any other ones, but the Juice WRLD one I liked. I like the T-Pain album. T-Pain album is really good. The new one.
I didn't even know it was a thing, but I'll have to listen to it.
There's a Lil Wayne one on there. That's pretty solid right there. A couple other ones, of course, but just because we were talking about Lil Wayne being on the 2 Chainz album and being on the new playlist,
I'll have to take a look at that one.
This is another song that you can add to the workout playlist.
I'll take a gander at that after we're done.
That's pretty solid right there too. Juice WRLD, and then I don't know if there's any other albums I've listened to lately, but I have been doing a lot more like on my workouts, more functional shit.
Yeah.
So stuff where I can't even have my phone on me because I still use the old school wire headphones.
Yeah.
So I gotta have my phone on me. So when I work out, that thing flies out of my damn pocket.
Well, that's when you get yourself some of those wired Bose headphones, like I told you.
I've been working out on the
set to go
on the high volume on the calves, team calves this year. I think 2 years ago was team butt. The butt got a little tighter, so we're working on calf volume this year. Puros. I want no chicken looking legs over here, and then my thighs over here looking like I don't know what they look like, but they thick.
Like turkey legs.
Turkey legs with chicken turkey thighs with chicken legs.
Chicken legs.
I ain't trying to hide that. None of that. So working on hypertrophy, working on more functional stuff, and I like it because you feel like you burn more calories anyways.
You definitely feel a lot.
You feel like
the
you
pump. You feel a lot
like
full.
more worked out.
Yeah, I definitely do. Will say that
Does
whenever
that make
you
sense?
yeah, no. I mean, it does to me at least, but I agree.
I like the
do
bro
that.
lifting. I like the bro lifting. I still do the bro lifting, but I throw in more different shit in there.
Yeah, proper contractions.
I don't think I could explain the actual exercises, but I'd have to describe them. If I had to tell you what I do, but I can't record on my lifts because I ain't got no one recording me at all times. I should just hire someone.
Just set it up on something. Whenever I do that, I use my water bottle.
I can't because I'm moving around everywhere. I can't that's why I can't have my angle it because I'm fucking everywhere.
Well, put it far enough to where you can see.
Well, yeah, but then I have other people on there.
Well, then forget them and tell them wait.
Get out of my shot.
Yeah.
Or have them hold it for me.
I will say I feel better and I feel a lot more full, and obviously when you better contractions when you're focusing on the actual like concentric version of it, but when you're doing the whole bro lifting, you feel more buffed, you feel bigger.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a win-win, but
yeah, but then really when you do like actual like, I started doing like ball slams or like sidestepping with like 2 bands around my fucking legs.
Oh yeah.
What else? Fuck, I don't know. Doing a lot of other shit. Doing some like balancing on the rocker board with overhead squats. I mean, no weight on it, but just working on like controlling that. But then I also do like rack pulls, like more of a bro thing with like heavy ass fucking weight. So I mix it up a little bit, and I feel like as far as workout, I feel like I get a better workout because I start mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So like the bro lift kind of got old for me. I wasn't feeling like I was into it, so I started doing like including a little bit more with the bro lift, like crossing it over with more functional stuff. Or I'll do like suitcase deadlift carries. Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called.
Suitcase deadlift.
Yeah, so like when you lift up the barbell with one arm, and you put weights on either side.
I see what you mean.
Like the suitcase carry.
I've never tried that one.
But just like single arm suitcase carry. So you're working your abs on the other side and the traps on the other.
So how'd that one go?
I like it.
And
then I want to start combining.
That's when you're not going very, very insanely heavy on it. Just enough to
25, so like 95 on one side. But it's hard just because you have to balance that bitch.
Yeah.
That fucking bitch is hard to balance. And I want to start including probably like a kettlebell overhead on the other side with a suitcase on the other, and then walk it out. Working on some of that shit. What else? I do like a lat pull lunge. Does that make sense? Like working on lats. Lunge. Yeah, like I'm working on lat, but then I do like a
I see.
Step back lunge with it.
Yeah.
What else? I'll do like a lot of like isometric. What's it called? Ab stuff too, like core stability. But then I'll do ball slams as well. So I incorporate more like different aspects of like stabilization for the core, some rotation aspect, and then some like isometric stuff too.
I've been adding a little more of that core work in between my sets, or there are also exercises, but in between my sets, because obviously when you're done after you're exhausted with the workout, you don't want to go and do abs, so I try to throw them in like between sets, and maybe do either a superset or like a tri-set and kind of work it all into one, so I don't have to spend that extra like half hour after I already worked
Well,
out
it's hard
to
being
focus
it's
on
hard being in the gym like with work and like going at peak hours because you don't have the room for stuff.
Yeah, that's true too. It definitely.
So like today, I went in the morning and I went after work. So I did 2 days today. So right now, I feel like my body feels warm from like the workout right now, but also because I worked out earlier.
Yeah, I'm actually going after this to go do legs. So
You are? Shit, you
yeah.
should have told me so we could go record like last week.
Oh well, I'm gonna see how that goes. Hopefully, my back's okay and we'll be able to rock and roll.
Shit, how was your back last week with the deadlifts?
No, not bad actually. Just no pain, nothing. It's just
Oh, that's good.
regular. So hopefully it stays that way and
Yeah, that's you're
nothing
welcome.
gets tweaked and that's
You're
about
welcome.
it.
People pay thousands of dollars for that shit. That
I just rested.
yeah, you just rested. I didn't do anything.
No. He told me it's gonna take a couple days and you'll be fine. I said, okay, doc.
Shit.
And we just left it at that.
Fuck, I gave you fucking. You're over here walking like an old man. I spent 10 minutes with you. You're like, oh yeah, and you go fuck it up again. Then another 10 minutes, and then oh yeah, better.
No, see, but then I didn't mess it up. It just didn't work the first time.
Shit, it didn't work the first.
That's what they pay out $1,000 for.
Shit.
Damn.
Shit, you were like, oh yeah, I feel better. I don't have any more pain.
I mean, it did help.
Then they
Don't get
go
me wrong,
and
but
fucking jack it up again.
it did help. Don't get me wrong, but I've also haven't done lifts like that since that happened like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh yeah,
So,
well that's
and
good.
recovery
That's what
time.
you should do. You should build up into it. You did it. Well, even at that, I think the way you did it last week was still a little bit too much. But I mean, it was good that you did it without any pain.
yeah,
That's
no,
good.
didn't feel much.
Well, if I would have
pain
known you're
from
gonna go do fucking legs.
but I probably won't go.
This is where we podcast before we lift. God damn
That's what we
it.
did.
Yeah.
Podcast before we lived.
Yeah. I did the opposite.
You did the opposite today. I did it right. You messed up the rotation.
I already did legs, so I don't want to go do legs again.
Yeah, I gotta go do legs.
Fucking
I
tired.
definitely got my legs have been very, very tight, so I definitely have to spend a little time maybe foam rolling, stretching it out, and
Yeah.
definitely probably doing a good like 8 to 10 warm up sets on whatever it is that I might be using, and the adductors and abductors, since my abductors are pretty weak.
Shit. Well, shout out to fucking 2 Chainz. Shout out to Offset. Shit. Probably won't listen to this.
If they're listening to it,
Shout out to who else? Shout out to the Spurs. We're still gonna win it all this year.
Sponsor
Just
us.
watch. Shout out to the Cowboys. Shout out to
Nah.
Randall Cobb.
No, we don't gotta do that one.
Shout out to Prescott. Shout out to Post Malone for making "Wow" the celebration song for next year's Super Bowl champs. Dale. Anything else?
No, I think we got it all.
All right. So you can catch us on Leijalift _ Juan, or
what are you talking about?
Juan Leijalift _ for Instagram.
Yeah. And you got Victor Leija _ mine.
And then Juanito.leijalift1 at Gmail.
And Victor.leijalift at Gmail for me.
And then you Facebook Leijalift, all one word. What else? We missed anything? Mine's Juan Leijalift _
And Victor Leija _
All right. That's it for this week. I guess we'll catch y'all next week. Es todo por hoy. Dale.